of Association of Business Persons Jamaica. So I have a lot going on.
All right.
I'm a mother. And also I'm a mother.
That's right, which is a very, very important role.
Yes.
And Chris, I can say the same for you, but
well, I am not a mother, but I am a father of 4 beautiful children.
Right.
I am also a husband, and yeah, there's a whole lot more about me, but I would invite people to tune in to the Positive Vibes Show on weekends, and you will hear and know a whole lot more about me.
All right, that's good. That's good. Thank you both for joining me. I did not get a hesitation when I extended the invite, because I believe in collaboration, and wherever we can find voices coming together, trying to bring that positive influence
positive vibe.
Yes, to the audience.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. Linkage Radio 101.5 FM, 104.5 FM. It's now time for From the Headlines. And lady and gentlemen, stay online with me. Don't go anywhere.
Down in traffic, right next to De Niro, but I'll be here forever. I'm the new Sinatra, and since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem, all of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Call me back to that McDonald's, took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like a Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down 8th Street, off-white Lexus, driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm a Flip stop, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard. And I brought my boys with me. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my top. Sitting courtside next to them skinny high fives. Nigga, I be swiped out, I can trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I'm most definitely full.
That's my track for keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. It right here on Linkage Radio 101.5 FM. I'm your host, Lady D. Welcome, everybody. 914-202-4934. I invite you to call that number only. 914-202-4934. Be a part of the show as always. Tell us what your views are. Starting off with our first headline, Simmie, what do you have for us this afternoon?
We do have, I'm getting a lot of feedback. I do have the first headline where today at noon is the arrest of the former Meridian pastor, Paul, and his deputy. They were arrested in Jamaica today. I will read a little bit about what's going on.
Yes.
I'm pulling it up right now. But it's such a sad thing. It's just a dark thing going on in Jamaica right now, where there have been arrested right now. But it's John Gibson and Dr. Paul Gardner. They're the former head of the Meridian Church. They're in charge for carnal abuse and indecent assault. And Dr. Paul Gardner, he's on one count of charge at this moment. And, I'm still waiting for more details.
Okay. And that's a very sad headline, because when we think of persons of the faith and persons who have an influence in our faith-based communities, it is presumed that, we ought to walk the straight and narrow. We're supposed to be mentors. We're supposed to be people of God who are helping to uplift humanity, to spread the word of God, to bring salvation, through the voice of God to people. And when these things happen, a friend of mine, I simply asked a question last evening, and I said, what an unfortunate thing. And they said, well, he's male and he's human. And I said, yes, I am in total agreement. But every now and again, these things happen, and we will continue to ask ourselves why. The main plus of it, it's the lust of the flesh. They get distracted, and they don't have the firm spiritual foundation through which they can fight this off. It's not something you can fight off on your own.
Yes.
And they get trapped. If we were to break it down like that, in the spiritual realm of things. Temptations are going to come from every angle. And I believe that just like how if I'm having a problem and I say to somebody, you know, this thing is really bothering me, and I can talk to them, men of the cloth invariably will not reach out to say, listen, I think I'm drowning here, help. Because it is going to appear as though, you know, they're sinful and things just going haywire.
Or they will just cast a stone on them, or they will be outcast.
And a lot of times they try to hold it down on their own. Go ahead.
One thing I want to add to that. I was speaking with my pastor yesterday, and my pastor is a female.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a similar conversation. It had nothing to do with the story that is going on in Jamaica or anything.
Right.
But she was giving me her personal story of what happened to her years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She said that being the head of the church, she was going through a situation, and she reached out to members of the church who were in leadership, and the leadership, you know, she kind of explained to them what was happening to her, and the leadership, she said, surprisingly turned to her and said to her that we don't need to know what is going on with our pastor, because our pastor is supposed to be strong, so that we can always come to her. So I think that is there's this misconception that these leaders are superhumans and that they don't go through problems just like everybody else. And so they feel the need when even though they pray to God and whatever, sometimes if they themselves have somebody within the congregation or some trusted member or whatever who they could go to and talk to about these feelings, you know, it would have eliminated some of the problems that we are now seeing being manifested.
Yes. Simmie, you have a comment?
Yeah, I do have a comment. There's something that I really would love, you know, that I think that, you know, the pastor, I think what he done, he found out that this family, you know, based on what I'm reading and what I'm writing in the news headlines, he's supposed to be a mentor to these kids. And he preyed on them. You know, these family need help. He's supposed to be, you know, an example. He's supposed to be like going there to, you know, lobbying for clothes for them, for school, you know, for everything for them, because it's a poor family. But yet he was taking all this disadvantage of them. And that is the stuff that sits with me and it bothers me. And by this happened to this 15-year-old, I see where a number of people coming out, number of girls coming out that's been abused by pastors in Jamaica that's supposed to be leaders.
Hold on, Simmie. Simmie, hold on a moment. Hold on. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Monday Drive.
Yes, lady. Good afternoon again.
Go ahead. Simmie, I have a caller online. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes. Simmie, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I have a caller online. Go ahead.
Yes, I am listening to your guest.
Yes.
And what I'm saying, yes, the pastors are human, whether man or woman. But the first he went and he had a slight feeling that it doesn't just come over at once. He goes there and he sees the person maybe, you know, he attracted to a younger person. What he should have done is take somebody with him, then he will not fall in so far.
Yes.
Take somebody with you, and then you will fall to be down. Because if you don't just go one evening or one day to the person and you go haywire, if something creeps up on him, it's human. So, you said, you know, I said this young lady, and I think so. feel different.
Yes.
So when you're going back to help her, take somebody with you. And that would, that would eliminate the thing because they would want the other person to know that he's helping them and then he is heading that direction where he's feeling his thing it is.
Right. Thank you so much for
calling. Right. Pastors really, they need the support you must have because they have a lot on their shoulders. And you must, just like when I need somebody to confide in when I have a little problem.
Yes.
And you're running an institution, you need somebody. And let us not tell the pastor, whether woman or man, that they should be able to solve their own problems. As you can say, they're not superhuman.
Exactly.
So they need somebody that they can share something with and pray with them.
Yeah.
And as I say, if you're a male and you're going to take care of helping female, take somebody with you.
All right, thanks for calling.
Not easily falling that pray is going to take care.
All right, Gloria.
Girl.
All right, Gloria.
Boy, take somebody with you.
Right, thank you. We have to keep
Lady D. I want to say that I agree with your call. And I am not condoning what the gentleman did because I think that he's a pedophile and he's a monster.
Yes, go ahead. Hello?
I'm here with you.
Go ahead. I
Here in my church.
Oh, I'm hearing.
I take offense to what you did.
Yes.
And I hear people criticizing the church on a whole. And right now what the church has gotten is a black eye. And we just have to take it because of what is happening with this particular incident and in some other incidents across not only Jamaica, but across the world. A lot of leaders who are placed in a position of authority and they are given the trust, they abuse it. And I think this is what happened in this case. This man abused his power.
Yes.
And I am hoping, because I'm not sorry for him. I don't want people to believe that because I'm a male, I am sorry for him. I was speaking broadly, about the pastors not being superhuman. But this guy in particular, I think he is a pedophile. And he was preying on these vulnerable women. And I take offense to that. And I hope that the law will deal with him accordingly.
Okay, I have another call. Good afternoon.
Good evening to you, Lady and to your guest.
Thank you.
Good evening to you.
Yes, I am listening to your discussion. And first, I want to make myself very clear. I don't pedophiles. I do not condone abuse, domestic violence. I'm not a part of it. But I just want to make it clear that pastors are also human. Okay?
Patricia? Yes. Your volume coming in the studio is pretty low. I don't know if it's your phone, if you can turn it up. All right, continue.
Okay. Yes. Like I said, I don't condone that kind of behavior. And the Bible also says that three are called of your chosen. Now, in my day, when you have a problem and you go to the pastor, you able to confide in the pastor, and the pastor helps you. The Bible says, feed upon my feet. It says, feed my feet. So as a young girl, and you have a problem, and you go to the pastor, and the pastor is going to violate you in that sense. That ought not to be. It ought not to be. Now, if he realized he had a problem, he should have gotten, as the Lord has said, gotten somebody in the church to go along with him to the home. But I see it has been a growing problem, especially in our Caribbean island and Jamaica for a long time. A lot of older men, they prey on the young girls or the young men. The young men know are being violated. There's no exemption. And so that ought not to be. It's just that it has come to the surface. It has come to the light now.
Absolutely.
This pastor has probably, who knows how long he's doing it. Who knows how many victims fell through the cracks. But to God always the foolish things of this earth to confound the wise.
Right.
And if this is what he's going to say, expose him and expose the behavior that is there, so be it, you know?
Yes.
This behavior ought to stop. It has to come to the light at some point in time.
All right. Thank you so much.
Many young people have been victimized and violated by these old men.
Thank you.
Sorry.
All right, Gloria.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and she, Lady D, I just want to add something to what she said. She said a very important part. Too many old men have been preying on these young people. And again, there's something going on, like if something happens to a younger girl in the church, they're afraid to go to anyone in the church because they will be labeled. They will be labeled as, people in the church will label them. And that is something that is going on in our culture. There's just, and not our culture only, I'm going to say that back. It's happening everywhere because I know if that little girl, go there and make a comment probably to someone in the church will be like, oh, you're lying telling on the pastor.
Yeah, which means
you hear some of the videos, that goes on Facebook and social media.
And I think what has happened is that we have not learned how to watch each other's backs.
Yes.
So if a child comes, and I take the argument that that Gloria presented, whereby if some churches, including my own, male pastors don't go on their own anywhere.
Right.
Especially if they're going to go give a prayer to somebody or cover somebody or pray for house.
They shouldn't.
They don't go alone. So that's
the appearance. Sometimes it's even the appearance.
Shun the very appearance of evil.
Exactly.
Don't go alone. And number two, some of the back end information that has been coming out, some of these parents, once they realize that there is some goodwill present, they make their children, their girls, front to get what is being handed out. So the more they go and receive these handouts, because things start in small ways, he might have just caressed her palm or something. It just starts like that, very simple. And then it escalates. And she, in turn, because psychologically she's aware that I have to take these things home because maybe if I don't, we're not going to get, whether it's food to eat, clothes to wear, what have you. So sometimes some of these things also stem from poverty. People are just pressed and trying to get, and then here the enemy just presents itself. And everything goes downhill after that.
One of to add to what you're saying, Lady, I interviewed Joy Mansfield. You might have known Joy Mansfield. I interviewed her on my show probably a year ago, or close to a year ago. And I remember it was on the same topic because she is a survivor of sexual abuse. And some of the statistics that's coming out of Jamaica, it is amazing, it is appalling. And that is one of the things that we must, if we need to break the cycle, we must get a hold of this kind of situation. And as Simmie like to use the word re-socialization, she has convinced me now, to using the word re-socialization. We have to re-socialize our entire country because a lot of this is going on. A lot of people, because you know how trusting we are in Jamaica, where we leave our sons and our daughters with our neighbors and stuff like that. And these are the people who are abusing our children. And over 50%, the statistics about it's over 50% of Jamaican women have been abused sexually in some way or the other. And these people are carrying these burdens because they do not get counseling. So they are walking around with these problems, and when they become adults, they have this burden. They don't know how to deal with it, and so they pass it on to their children.
Yes, and the cycle continues.
And the cycle continues.
Yes.
So we need, as a country, to take this up as a serious. What a matter of fact, we need to declare it as an epidemic in our society and deal with it. But who's going to deal with it? Because a lot of the same people who are in authority, these are the people who are doing the abusing. So where do we start?
Yes.
You know, we need to go back to the days where we had self-respect.
Simmie, hold the line. Don't hang up. Hold on, Simone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Monday Drive.
Yes, again. As parents, too, the parents need to sit with the children, whether boy or girl, and instill certain things in them. Because my mom was an older woman, and she said certain things to me. Then I developed that value to know that my body is personal and nobody's. So when anybody comes, I would confide in mom to tell her what. So the parents need to build up that confidence in their children to anybody touch you anywhere or say anything that is not, you're not your mother or whatever. You come to mommy or mama and let mama know, and maybe it will not reach that proportion. I'm not saying, I'm just telling you need to build, because my mother is an old woman when she died. And she instilled that in me. And I'm old now, and it's in me till I die, because mama planted seed in my body.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me what to expect.
Okay. Thank you, my love.
And my mom wasn't exposed to so much technology as my children are, but she instilled that value in me. Anything, come to mama, don't fret to come to mama, because I call my mama.
Yes, yes.
So the parents need to build, whether boy or girl.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to say to mom, whatever it is.
Thank you, love. Okay, thank you. All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, 6:29 p.m., Linkage Radio 101.5 FM and 104.5 FM. You can log on to www.linkageradio.com. With me this afternoon is Simone, Simmie, and Chris Whilby. And we're having a great conversation this afternoon because I go straight to the phone line. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Monday Drive.
Maybe it's Patricia calling back. Who agreed with Sister Gloria? And I just want you to know this is a topic that is my passion. I did a 3-month program in the district attorney's office, and trust me, it just brings me to tears. However, we have to realize that young people today is the thing that we are doing that seems to be leaving some bad repercussions on the young people. I remember when I first saw that movie, Dance or Queen, where this mother prostitutes people in order so she could get money.
Right.
I mean, that really, it took me to the other end. And we see even now today, right there in our country, Jamaica. I'm not saying it doesn't happen anywhere else, but we got to focus on, our country. And I applaud you, I appreciate you for bringing this to light, and I applaud the guests for coming on to talk openly about it.
Yes, you're welcome.
But we have to realize that the young people, the small, I shouldn't even say young people, the small children today, we have to teach them about their body, and that their body is private, and nobody is not supposed to touch them.
Right.
Even the father is supposed to bathe this little girl. No, that's family's responsibility. I'm not saying that doesn't abuse the children too, but we have to make the distinction, because it is so sensitive today. If we don't teach them how to respect themselves and respect their body, nobody's gonna respect them. They're gonna believe that it's open season for everybody to touch, And we have to let them know what touch is real and what touch is insensitive.
Right.
And they do not allow this kind of behavior. No. So, like I said, when you have a problem husband and you go to your pastor, the pastor's supposed to take things confident. If he can't handle the situation, just let you know he can't handle it.
Right.
And that's where Peter failure started in the very first place, in the church, where these young people, look at that, Eddie Long.
Yes.
You know, allegedly, I'm going to use the word allegedly. He was accused by a lot of young boys
Yes.
or young men, you know, of doing inappropriate things to them that they did not appreciate.
Right.
And so we see these things manifesting. It's getting even worse. And it's in the church.
Yes.
The church is supposed to be a place of refuge where you go to see God. But it's not all of these pastors who call themselves pastors of men of God. They are wolfing sheep clothing. They use the church as a storefront to prey upon people.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my love. Yes.
And thank you for this. Okay.
Thank you, Patricia. All right, whose headline is next?
Yes, I wanted to talk about a little bit what's happening in the United States. It might not. We want to talk about the march that happened recently, if you don't mind, lady.
Yes, go ahead.
The Women's March. One of the things I saw coming out of the march was people. The march was in itself successful.
Yes.
But what I am hoping is that I'm getting a little feedback. I don't know why I'm hearing myself repeating it. What I'm hoping. Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
I'm hearing myself. Every time I talk, I'm hearing myself.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I'm hearing you, Chris.
Yes.
Right.
Chris, you're moving around something in the background? Chris?
Yes.
Oh, I was asking if you're...
I'm here now. I'm hearing. I'm getting a huge feedback.
All right.
Everything I might say, it's just echoing.
All right.
So I'm going to try.
No. Hang up and call back.
Okay.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, 6:35 p.m. It's Linkage Radio 101.5 FM. The segment is called The Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. Right here on Linkage Radio 101.5 FM and 104.5 FM. It's brought to you courtesy of Country Kitchen Ella Manor. They're smack in the middle of the BJ Shopping Center. Give them a call, 914-633-5000, and place your order today. I'd suggest you order your steamed calamari and shrimp or your lobster tail and shrimp. How about that? Simmie, would you like to place your order today?
Yeah, definitely. When I get off, I will definitely place my order for the 26th.
All right. Welcome back.
Yes.
Is it better?
Yeah, a couple of things, lady.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yeah, as I was saying, my mind is on that march, the Women's March that happened over the weekend. And I applaud the organizers, for coming out and standing up for women's rights and all of that. However, what I'm thinking is that they need not to just march, because yes, marching is going to highlight certain problems. But the question that I'm asking, ladies, is, did all these women, or all these people who came out to march, did they vote for Hillary Clinton? That is the question that I would like to ask. And if they did not, because I suspect that most of these, well, I would say most, that's not, that a lot of these people did not really support Hillary Clinton. A lot of the Bernie Sanders people did not support Hillary Clinton. A lot of them stayed home. And so we got the president that we deserve. And we're going to have it for the next 4 years. So we we can protest as much as we want. What we need to do is to organize. If we are against his policies and whatever he stands for, not just for the presidential election, but we need to start with the midterm elections going forward.
Yes.
Because a lot of Democrats, they do not support, they do not vote in midterm elections. And they believe that the presidential election is it. And Democrats will sit out midterm elections where very important decisions for the country is made, and they will sit out these elections and wait until the presidential election. And I am just so appalled as to how they treated Hillary Clinton in the election. And I know for a fact that it's because she is a woman why they treated her the way they did. Because to have a man like Donald Trump winning Hillary Clinton, it is just appalling.
Simmie, you have a comment?
Yes. I would just piggyback on what Chris said, and I would just say my sentiments exactly. And I think a lot of people stay home, just piggybacking on what he said. And they not go out to vote because they support Bernie and they people want to support Hillary. So that's, they vote for the president, and now they're getting, the president, Mr. Trump. So this is something that we have to deal with for the next 4 years, of what is, I think we have 4 interesting years ahead of us. Very, very interesting years ahead of us.
Can I add though that the question Chris asked whether or not people went out to vote, I don't think so. A lot of people did not vote. There were discrepancies. There were discrepancies about the legitimacy of the whole process itself. And the more I realized during the primaries, while I'm on air and having discussions or talking to other people one-on-one who have the right to vote, they were eligible to vote, and you asked them if they were going to be voting, they said, "Oh, Hillary, all right, man." And I'm saying, so how is she going to be okay if you don't cast your vote? So I don't think people really understood the chronic situation. That would have been the ultimate end result had they not voted. Because it's almost like I'm saying, well, I am not voting, but Simmie, you can go vote, man. And then she says, well, no, Chris, you go vote, man. And so none of us vote. And that's true.
And the media is culpable to, Lady D, because what happened, a lot of people, as you say, they felt comfortable enough that Hillary Clinton was going to win anyway. So even the Bernie Sanders supporters who thought that they had this righteous indignation where they felt that they could never vote for Hillary Clinton.
Right.
They still believed in their mind that their vote would not matter. And so they thought, okay, I can sit out this one, she's going to win anyway. And Donald Trump is not going to win. And so I don't have to vote. But elections have consequences.
They do.
And this is the
typical example
of the election.
Right. A typical example. And now everybody is in awe.
Exactly.
Everybody, some people didn't watch the inauguration. I watched because I really wanted to see how is this thing going to unfold. And I watched it. I watched the very mediocre inauguration speech. I watched the entire thing. I watched them at dinner, at lunch. I watched them leaving. I watched Barack going into the helicopter. I felt so sad. And I was not sad because it was just this brilliant black man. I was sad because I knew how much he wanted to accomplish. But as Barack was in the system and realized, we use the term, quote unquote, is not president-run country. He realized that most of what he wanted to implement, they were against him for implementing it. And so half of what he wanted to do did not happen. And most people are of they have formed this ideology that, here is Donald. And so he has literally gone after billionaires and people who all they know in their mandate is to make money. I don't know if you know anything about administration. I don't know. I don't know about right, but they know to make money. So people are of the view, most people are thinking that, boy, if Donald can scoop in all of these people, then maybe, man, the country will really turn over and we will get jobs and all of that.
Because I am going to predict, I'm going to make a bold prediction on this show. And you can play back maybe a year from now. But one, we are going to go into a war. Because
we already heading into that direction first. We're already heading into that direction.
Because one thing is going to happen.
The riot that happened, there's a riot that started in Washington. There's one they started some other riot.
When I'm talking about a war as in a war U.S. against another country or something like that, because what's going to happen with Simone and Lady B? This guy is either going to do something or say something that is going to rub somebody the wrong way. Yes. And it is going to cause a war to be started. Because number one, if somebody, because of his the macho mentality that he displayed, if somebody does something that he criticized Obama on, he will have to take action.
Yes.
Because he is going to be seen as, according to their term, as weak. So he's going to have to take action.
All right, Chris, hold your thought. Simmie, you're online?
Yes, I'm with you.
I see the lines are blinking. Hold on. Welcome to the Monday Drive. Good afternoon.
Yes, Lady D, I was listening and I agree with both. And I also have to interject that there's another area to look at on the race aspect. You have to realize that the con man was able to convince those states, those red states where he won, because those are the racist states. Of course, they feel that they have lost their credibility. They have lost their race. So they have this con man who convinced them that he's going to restore their race back to them, not knowing that there's no such thing that is ever going to happen. You see?
Yes.
He was managed to con them and convince them to vote for him, and now they realize that when the women's rights march, most of those women voted for Hillary, because you have to realize Hillary won by the popular vote.
Yes.
3 million votes, popular vote. The Canardies, he won by the selection. He was selected. He was not. There's a big difference. He was selected for a specific reason. So in order to accumulate those votes, he has to con those states with those white supremacists, with their ideology and their behavior, that he's going to give back to them what was actually taken away from them. And nothing was taken away from them, because the behavior now is just as blatant as it was then. Nothing has actually changed. And he himself, he's just the biggest puppy show right now. But I have to tolerate him. He's the president. I am an American. I have to tolerate him. I don't have to respect him because he never respected my president. So nobody Absolutely. For 8 years, he totally disrespected our president.
Totally.
That man has his head up high. He carried himself very regal and very royal. And so now we have a puppet, and they want us to bow to him. All these 3 years is an oppressor, and he's only going to suppress us. So all that our past president has initiated, it's just his way now. This to oppress us. So you say to yourself, it's like we're going backwards. And as we see in the women's part, it was a black woman who organized it. These are women, majority were white women. And they from the world all over, even in India, women were fighting on Women's Rights Day. They were marching. So it's solidarity is coming together, and this is what we have to do as a group. We have to start perform solidarity, and we must come together.
All right.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Thank you, my
I
love.
was so proud when I saw that.
Thank you, dear.
I want to thank you for your guests to coming into our home.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Empower us. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, love.
Thank you.
Can I just explore on that caller, baby?
Yeah, sure.
No, one of the things, as she said, she is proud of the solidarity. I am too. But what I am disappointed in is the fact that a lot of these ladies, a lot of these women did not see Hillary Clinton. They could not envision in 2017 a woman in the White House. A lot of women, I have heard, to my dismay, a lot of women saying that it is not yet time for a woman to lead this country.
Well, that is it.
And so a lot of women voted against Hillary Clinton because she's a woman.
Yes. I can't
so
forget.
We have to come to the church, we have to come to the church, and we have to look at reality, that women, Donald Trump got the women's vote in the last election. How could that be? A woman going up against a man that is known to grab women and treat and denigrate women. Hillary Clinton has done no such thing. But yet women were saying that Hillary Clinton is untrustworthy. Untrustworthy in what? And you ask them, what is it that she's so untrustworthy in? And all you hear about is the emails. What? And ask most of them what was in the emails, they couldn't tell you.
Let me go to one. Hold your thought, Chris. Good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, Lady. Good afternoon again. I still don't understand this thing because they said, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. So how come this man is I don't understand it. I can't figure it out.
All right. So Chris.
The electoral vote.
All right, thank you for calling. We'll answer that question for you. There's another call coming in.
Okay.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Greetings to you. Hold on, please. Well, Chris and Simmie, there is a caller online. We call him Bobcat.
Okay.
Bobcat, welcome.
Bobcat, good evening to you, sir.
Have a good evening, Bobcat.
How are you?
We're good.
Doing wonderful.
I'm glad to hear that. I've been listening and I think this. We're voting in Concord. I do believe that New York are like I think here is the job. If your job, we're voting for justice.
New York City.
Yeah, that's right. But other places are not New York. So the other thing, we're voting in transfer. It's because of this voting college.
Yes, the electoral college.
Right.
Yes. So what happens in the electoral college? You have. It's just like if you know anything about Jamaican politics, it's just like the prime minister himself is not really elected, but if he gets enough parishes to vote for him, he will eventually emerge the winner. So it's the same thing with the Electoral College. Even though you have more people voting for Hillary Clinton, we have more states voting for Donald Trump.
Yes.
And that is how he became president.
From what I've seen and read about the Electoral College, I don't think it's clear.
Well, it's the Constitution, so if they're going to revisit it and change it, it's something that we're going to have to live with for a while. I don't think it's clear either, but it's a system that we have to live under. So what we have to do as people and the politicians is to pay attention to the voters and go where the votes are.
Well, I'm not going to lay on it.
Bobcat, you need to Bobcat? You sound a little distorted. Can you reposition and Yes.
Are you hearing me better?
Go ahead.
Okay, sure. As I was saying, I'm not going to lay on this too long, but I personally feel that we have to do something about that. That's one thing I'm talking about. The big slogan for this president was that we're going to make America great again. Now, up to now, I have not heard when they are referring to when America great that they're trying to go back.
Okay, just like how.
I have not looked at that question yet. I'm not going to know that really the Bobcat. My lips not sealed that question is answered.
Bobcat, can I say to you, I don't think there's a timeline, but let's take it one day at a time. It couldn't be more worse. Yeah, but it couldn't be worse. Wait. It couldn't be more worse than them wanting to repeal the Obamacare and they don't have nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You hit the nail on there.
That's another thing again. I
don't have any time.
Like President Smith said that he's angry with the husband of the woman who went out to make their voices be heard. And I just don't know, aren't you happy that you're in a country where people can actually make their voice heard? Or is it that you want it to just work for him alone or for his people alone? It's for everybody.
Yes.
You understand?
Well, can I just say, this is a typical example of what happens when people are not spending the time, learned or unlearned, to just watch and see and listen. Because a lot of people flack some of the major media houses. They flack them. They say that they gave bad press and all of that. But out of it, you still were able to pick sense from nonsense. And so people just sat down and folded their arms. Those who couldn't give you a valid reason for not wanting to vote for Hillary. Those who had a kind of mediocre response as to why they think they need to vote for Donald. And see, we're here today. Now we are what? That happened, he was inaugurated on Friday, so count with finger. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 days into, so it's 96 days we got now, right? Because we're working with a 100. Yes. We're working with a 100. First 100 days. And in the first 4 days, you've had tweets, you've had press conference, you had a press secretary coming out, giving a speech, and then just walk and leave the press. Looking down on them. Not giving them anything. So that is what you're going to have. All because photographs came out showing 2009 and showing 2017. And you saw the stark difference. And so people are now grappling about who was seated where, and there were 250,000 people seated. So I guess
the new word is alternative fact.
So
alternative fact, right?
Which, if we were to say it in Jamaican parlance, you just lie.
Why is it that the press is afraid to say that these guys are lying? They're talking about falsehood. I heard Chuck Todd yesterday interviewing and he's talking about falsehood. It's not falsehood, it's a lie.
So, guys, it's 2 minutes and counting to wrapping up the show, but Bobcat, you finish?
Last but not least, here we have a president where the Ku Klux Klan, they're blaspheming, they're rooting for him. I have all sorts of different people rooting for him, undesirables, right? I've never heard a call that to listen people.
Exactly! I was saying that the other day.
No, but you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh, but the president is like... go ahead.
Just because you're a Republican, right? When you win, you're the president now. You have to show that you care for all Americans, no matter what.
Well, if you saw the inauguration speech, because there is nothing in there. He managed, I don't know, I guess he wrote it himself. This speech just lash out here, so promise you there, so pick piece from what I used in the primaries, and that's what you're getting. I heard an announcer said that he is like a spoiled brat. And that's it. Something don't please him, he's going to say it. Something don't please him, he's going to push his press secretary out there. Something don't please him, you're going to hear that he makes breaking news.
Yeah.
Okay. Bobcat, let me take one call because I see somebody blinking for their lives here. So I'm behind. Blessings. All right, 1 minute and counting to wrapping up the show. Lady and gentlemen, your final comments.
I just want to say thank you very much, ladies, for inviting us onto the show, and we look forward to the collaboration going forward, sharing ideas and information, and we hope that the information that we put out there will help people to make informed decisions going forward.
All right, I think we have one final call. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Monday Drive.
Yes, forget David B. He is going to alter the upper care, and he doesn't have any plan in position. The other thing, he is the head of the train now, and he doesn't disclose his tax return. And I am going to get my shilling now, and I'm looking forward to go to school mine. So what is that? The head of the train is so muddy. I can't believe it. I can't sit under him. I never sit to watch the inauguration. It's the first I ever sat, because I can't sit. If there's something come over, let sit to listen. Come on.
All right, love. Thank you.
God bless you, bless lady, and thank you for your
You're welcome, my dear. Okay. Simmie?
I'm so upset.
You're overwhelmed. That's fine. Simmie, go ahead.
Yes. The show is, I'm just saying, oh my God, the time is but off, and then I have a couple of topics that I want to touch that's going on in Jamaica. We do have at least about 2 minutes where we can go by next topic.
No, we don't have it. We don't have none, love. It's time to go.
Oh, it's time to go.
Yes.
Well, I want to say thank you for having me on the show, and I look forward to do this again.
Of course, we can. With pleasure, with pleasure. Chris, you on board?
Yes, I am. Absolutely. I look forward to talking with you again later today. It was fun. I didn't realize the time went by so quickly. There's so much to talk about, but little time to say.
I know. Next time I'll give you a little more time.
All right. Thank you very much, lady.
Thank you both, guys. Have yourselves
good night, huh?
All right.
Good night.
All right. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. The show brought to you by Country Kitchen Pelham Manor. We're smack in the middle of the BJ Shopping Center. Give them a call, 914-633-5000. This has been Inside the Zone, the segment today, the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. Thanks to all those who tune in this afternoon, and to those of you on the Facebook Live, thank you. Have yourselves a great Monday evening. And I am out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I cannot take another call, but I have to say that I had a great afternoon with Simone and Chris. Coming up next, of course, is Pastor Isaacs and Brother Andrew, and they're going to take you to some anointing. So after all of this, you just need to get some prayer and calm your spirits down. 3 minutes after 7 o'clock. As always, blessings to everyone. Love, 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 love. And I am out of here.
You get the reasons he should
Blessings.
He hadn't said before he was somewhere.
I have to hang up because
He's
I'm
coming back.
Yeah.
I did too much time, wasting too much time. Now I'm here and crying. Around the world and I can't find my way. When I don't know why, it's gone away. I don't know where it
There are endless pictures within the ear. But to this man can't try to figure out what to think. Because now with us, you fully link. Stay linked to 101.5 FM, Linkage Radio, your home for entertainment.
This station rules the